You want me to make some?
Yes. Hi, guys. The enthusiastic yes was to Scott when he said, "Do you want me to make you some tea?"
I'm having coffee because my day started very, very late today because I'm on vacation.
Becky.
I decided on Friday that I needed a week. So I took a week.
Oh, so this is not like a school break.
No, Angela's on vacation.
Okay, so the entire week?
The entire week.
Why don't you buy a ticket to come here?
Because I have to not spend money. That's why it's a staycation. And I have so much house stuff but like today I was like, listen, if it's vacation, I need one day to do nothing.
Yeah.
And today was that day. I slept in. I don't even know what I did. Oh, I like cleared my email inbox.
Wow.
Not fully, but like I just went through and got rid of a lot of things.
Honestly, I feel like that's really great because it's not often that I go through things like that and really clear stuff out. And when I do, I feel so good about it. I feel like
I unsubscribed from a lot of things. You know, it's kind of like, spring cleaning, but digital.
Right. And it's something like when I do get to it, I feel like this is something I totally should be doing on a regular basis.
Yes.
And then I forget about it. And it's been a year and a half since I cleared out emails or voicemails or something.
And I also went through and like cleared out a bunch of files because, when we put together our slides and stuff, like I end up with so much on my hard drive that doesn't need to stay there. And I got a new software because I had an idea for my reading video.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to make that happen, I needed to free up some space. So I went through and I've started. So it's going to take some time. So work on the reading that I did of the How I Detest Babies. It's in progress.
How you detest the 80s?
How I Came to Detest Babies.
Oh.
From my Jody's Ladies book.
Yes. Sorry.
So Dana Grace is here. And the other Angela's here.
Yeah. I'm trying to add a photo. Jeweled Mirror Queen Anne just sent me a picture and I want to.
Oh. We're going to share it?
Well, she bought my toll candelabra and she sent me a picture and I wanted to share it. I'm trying to figure out how to add the darn. Here we go.
You'll have to save it as a PDF.
Oh, maybe that's.
Sure.
Oh.
If you want to email it to me, I can do that super quick.
Everything takes so long for me to do, so I will take you up on that and I will email you.
Send it my way. I can. This is multitasking Angela at her finest. Laura.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
But I do. So while I'm working on that, I can tell you the story that I wanted to save.
Okay.
I went to Eloquence yesterday just to see if anything had sold from my booth and to see what kind of space I'd have to work with because I'm building things for Valentine's Day that I think would sell well. And as I was there, a woman came over and she was like, I was like, hey, if you want anything from here, just let me know. And she looked at me. She's like, I watch you on YouTube. I was like, what?
Wait. Hold on. Start over. Hold on. I just need to send this. I'm just going to send this.
Wait, I got to find my notes so I don't get her name wrong.
Tell me if you got it. And then now you have my full attention.
Okay.
Now you have my full attention.
I have to open that inbox, but.
Angela.
Hey, Amy. There, it came through. So she came over, we were talking, and she's like, yeah, my mom ran into you once before. And I was like, what? And her mom, Jody, is the one who recognized me last spring. And I was set up outside of Eloquence. But her name was Becky, and I was like, oh, I'm going to shout you both out on Monday.
Oh,
they love your channel, too. And I was like, oh, we're going to talk about. So, hi, Becky. Hi, Jody. Like,
Becky, Jody.
Jody told me her name before, and I probably promptly forgot it. But thanks you both so much. And I told her that we were gonna to come back next week because I was gonna have some fancy new stuff in the booth. Yeah,
I know. You were telling me before we got live of all the stuff that you're gonna put in your booth.
Like you Cambridge candlelight.
The most stunning etched pattern I've ever seen.
I love this pattern so much. And I was going to keep it all, but I figured I have enough to have a set of 4. And some of the glasses I actually have 6 of. Originally, I think this person had a set of 8.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I can let 2 of each one go and still have a 4-person set, with the exception of the plates, which is fine because crystal plates give me heart palpitations. But so I'll let the plates go. That's fine. So it's going to be 14 pieces. So dinner plates, salad plates, and then 2 of each of the glasses. So there's like cordials, juices, these compotes, there's champagnes, water goblets, and wine goblets. All in this. So if you're within driving distance of Morgantown and you want a killer deal on Cambridge Candlelight, let me know.
Yeah, you have the best luck finding the most amazing things. I know lots of people will.
This was from my second auction ever on an online estate auction, because I could tell that they were crystal and that they had an etch. Oh yeah, I am gonna have 2 candlesticks as well.
I want to see the candlesticks.
I haven't showed you the candlesticks,
but I just want to see them in case I need them.
They're heavy. Be right back.
I have a problem. Maybe that's what we should talk about tonight, is the fact that I have a problem that I know everyone relates to.
The first step is admitting you have a problem.
Yeah, I can't control my impulses of acquiring beautiful things. Hold on. Where's the Now
they're a different stem pattern. So I'm gonna have these next to it, but these will be available separately.
Okay. So there's no etching on these ones?
There's no etching on these. This is like a giant fancy stem.
How much are these gonna be?
I don't know.
Well, you email me first before you talk to anybody else.
Okay.
I need to see the ball close up. The balls part. Yeah, it looks like a crystal ball.
It does look like a crystal ball. And then very much almost a canthus leaf.
Oh, yeah. You talk to me before you put those in that cabinet, that booth.
I will. These are heavy though.
I want first dibs. I don't care. I'll wait until I come visit. I just want first dibs.
But they are sterling, and they have marks on the bottom. Weighted sterling.
I want first dibs. That's all I'm saying.
All right. You have first dibs. They'll have enough candles on the glasses. I mean, is there any other way to look at them?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna be silly tonight.
Hi. Yeah.
All right. I need to download what you sent me.
Yeah. Download what I sent. Sheila.
Sheila is here. I can't see what people are saying. So
you girls crack me up. Oh, Angela was like, Angela said, well, I mean, you know. Oh gosh. Oh, hi. Look who's being, I was just trying to get an itch.
Holly.
Look who's making a cameo. My dog who doesn't like people. Watch. Come here,
Holly.
See? She says, don't touch me. Do not touch me.
All right. That picture is uploading now.
Oh, thank you.
Hot stuff. Hot stuff.
Okay. Thank you, baby.
I
got
saw Jody
tea.
come in. Tea.
Tea.
Is it the tiger tea again?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's tiger tea.
I need you to text me the name so I can go and buy it.
Okay.
Because every time you talk about it, I want to try it and then I forget.
Give it to me so I can put it on the screen. I think she's been very pacey ever since I started eating.
I think she's ready for dinner.
Yeah, I think she wants dinner.
Angela, is it your birthday week? Bengals?
Yeah, her birthday was on Friday. Friday, right? Yeah, so that's it. That's my tea.
Oh, so Angela, I'm celebrating your birthday too with a week off. It's the Angela's need a break week.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's
What?
there if you want to share it. The picture.
Oh, okay, you guys. So Jeweled Mirror Queen here in the chat, Anne. She bought this for me at last week's sale, I think. I think it was last week's. I mean, look how gigantic this tall candelabra is. Isn't it amazing?
That's amazing.
And it's so cool when people like show you
What they're doing.
how they're enjoying something. And look, she's got she's got a chalkware antique half doll with little shoes in front. I mean, perfect. I love the candelabra with the shoes and the half doll.
Somebody should fill those
Love it.
bowls and baskets with delicious treats and a bottle of champagne and bring that whole tray to you in bed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Light the candles. Because it's a Monday and everybody deserves that on a Monday.
Yes. But thank you for sending that. And because it's so fun when you guys show all of us like where something ended up, what you're doing with it.
Right.
That you're enjoying it and you love it. It's very gratifying.
Well, I don't know if she will pop in, but I've been while I've been working on my puzzle, I've had a couple old seasons of Antiques Roadshow on in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching it last night. I think it was from 2017. And it got to the part of, the booth at the end for people who weren't like showcased because their things weren't worth a lot or they weren't terribly exciting. And I heard somebody say it's like yeah, our rug's not worth that much, and then the woman said, but one of the hosts laid on it, and the guy goes, yeah, and Gigi laid down there with her. And I looked up. You know who it was?
No.
Who do we know named Gigi?
Gigi. Well, I know like the musical.
Gabby Lish.
No.
Yes.
No.
So I rewound it.
No,
I rewound it and I took a screenshot and I sent it to her. And I was like, am I hallucinating? Or is this you? It was her.
What the F? I feel like Gabrielle Lish is like some sort of enigma who just
It is an enigma.
she finds herself in like the most amazing situations and places. That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
And the guy in his tartan suit shared this picture of them out on Twitter at that point in time.
Oh,
Sorry, Gabby. But
oh
yeah,
my God.
this is available on the internet. So there's Gabby talking, and there's her laying on their rug, which it's not, because I was
Right, Sheila? That's what I'm thinking.
I had done my puzzle.
She's omnipotent.
I was feeling good from my pain medication, and I was like, "Is this real? What's happening? Or am I imagining things?"
How much medicine have I taken today?
So, but because I was just watching, and I was like, wait, I can rewind. So I rewound.
Yeah.
So we love you, Abby.
What year did you say it was from? 2014? Wait,
2017.
2017.
Yeah. Palm Springs. If that helps you narrow it down. I forget what season. I could she probably knows like the season and episode number, but I've watched a few since then, or I would go look at it right now.
I will try to go find her and follow her on Whatnot.
Yeah. I have all my Whatnot notifications turned off for my sanity and pocketbook.
Yeah.
It's so easy. They make it so easy. But so Media Must, of course, I feel like if we haven't talked about Antiques Roadshow as a Media Must, it should just be a given, because you just see so many cool things that you would never see and learn about it. And yeah, it's just so much fun.
I remember when I recommended Antiques Road Trip a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I just figured, I didn't do Antiques Road Show because I feel like, well, everybody knows about Antiques Road Show. You know what I mean?
Well,
but it's true. It should be a given.
It's on PBS, so like I feel like there's a bunch of different places you can find seasons of it, because it was public. Marine Layer Vintage is Gabby's.
Yeah.
Whatnot.
So I will go find it and follow her.
Do you want to share my other Media Must? Because before I got on the Antiques Roadshow kick, I was watching Amazing Interiors on Netflix, and it's from 2018, and there was only one season, but it's really fun to watch because each episode they look at 3 different places, and one of them is like a work in progress. So like if you like to watch, DIY things or construction, you get that, but then you also get crazy houses like this former church.
Woo!
Which I might show it as an amazing interior at some point. And it's funny because as I was watching it, 2 of the houses shown I've showcased randomly in inspiring interiors. You remember the guy with the cat, the crazy cat house with like all the walkways?
Yes.
Yeah,
I do.
He's on one of these episodes.
Okay.
But this, I want to say it took them like thousands of hours to paint this. This is all hand painted.
Oh, wow.
They're 2 artists. And it's just glorious. It wasn't a church. It was some lodge of some sort that they turned into a home. Hey, Christy. This is another interior.
I love this. Look at that commode niche.
And this guy's house is bonkers. So I just wanted to show a few sneak peeks. So if you have Netflix, you can go and check it out. If not, I might bring you more of these homes as the weeks go on. So that's my media must.
I love that little toilet niche.
I know.
Adorable.
It's like a confessional. Now I want a confessional to turn into a water closet.
I don't know if that's ever been done.
I feel like it should be.
I feel like it should be done by you.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you're bearing something in there. It's like also a phone booth, a TARDIS water closet.
Oh no!
I need more bathrooms in my house.
Can you imagine?
Gabby, I just told them about me seeing you last night.
Oh my gosh! But now, can you imagine having a phone booth, toilet room, with a phone that will like entertain you while you're going, with like recorded, I don't know, toilet jokes, toilet humor would probably be appropriate.
Toilet humor, or just like some of that, some really weird, like elevator / hold music.
That'd be fun too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Gabby, like legit, Angela starts rolling into this story about Antiques Roadshow, and then she was saying how the guy's like, well, Gigi laid on it, and she goes, do you know? She's like, do you know who that was? And I'm like, no. And she's like, well, what Gigi do we know? And I'm thinking like, the musical?
Well, so Gabby, we were talking about. Oh, here, put the media bus back up, so Gabby can have context. We were talking about this toilet niche.
Oh, okay. There.
In this person's house, and I was like, well, what if there was like a confessional toilet?
Yeah.
Or, then we went to phone booth / TARDIS toilet, and then we were talking about how to entertain yourself in the phone booth toilet. Here we are.
Here we are.
You know what also should be in the phone booth toilet? Stacks of old phone books that you can just read through.
Oh my God. Yes.
That is what my creepy basement bathroom is going to become. It's going to be a phone booth toilet.
Yeah. Or you could go a step further and make your own phone book. Because I was a graphic designer in my very early after college years. And I had to do a prop for the company I worked for that did movie props. And I had to make telephone book pages for the movie. And how fun would it be if you made the book, but then made ads that were like related to people you knew, that'd be so funny.
Or pages of like old toiletry, like advertising.
Yeah. That would be great. That'd be great.
And it would be downstairs next to my speakeasy.
Oh my goodness.
Man. So.
Oh.
Here, show my rustic reborn. Oh, this is tablescape. Tablescape is fine. You can do this. This is good.
Okay.
So I saw this idea, and I thought it was brilliant. And I don't...
Upside down.
Right, because I see so many of the harps and the mirrors that people didn't want on the dresser or the vanity.
Mm-hmm.
they're available, but I never thought of turning it upside down and then you have a shelf on the top
It's great.
and a mirror. And the one that I saw first, I have at the end because it's my favorite. But
I love this one.
this one is good. It gets better. Look at these two.
Ooh, ooh.
I feel like this one, the one on the right, like I think it probably went with that dresser, but they wanted more space on the top of the dresser. So just turn it upside down, hang it, and then you've got a shelf and the mirror anyway.
It's genius.
I thought it was
definitely an idea that we can all now have in our back pocket.
Right.
Should the right piece come along or something.
There's one at the Whatnot shop that I'm gonna have to go look at.
Oh, okay.
Because this would be great in my bathroom to put my plants on, depending on how big the mirror is. Because I have that cheap Walmart standing mirror, but I really like this.
Yeah, I do too.
There's more because like I went down the rabbit hole and I was like, I'm gonna find as many varieties of this as possible.
Yeah.
And
this is interesting on the right where it's a different mirror. Oh, I thought it was a different mirror, like maybe the original mirror, maybe something happened to it.
It might be. I couldn't tell if it was the original mirror left in like the same orientation or it's a completely separate mirror. But like if you find a harp, I think even on its own, like imagine using that as a frame for a piece of art.
Yes. Yes.
So then you have
right? It'd be great. Absolutely. Or it could be like a frame for like a gallery of little art, little art.
Yeah. So, and then I think this next one is the one that I saw that started me down the rabbit hole.
Ooh.
Look how gorgeous that is.
It is beautiful.
And I love the vignette on top.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's great.
So if you're at a yard sale and people are like, I don't know what this went to, or like we're keeping the dresser, we don't want it. I was like, let's turn it upside down.
Yes.
But I'm not going to tell them if I like it.
Right. Right.
So, yeah, I found this like last Tuesday and I immediately I was like, oh my God. I kept finding more pictures and but I had to stop myself.
Yeah. It's wonderful. I think it's great. I want to do this now somewhere.
Yeah.
Where
it can be in any room. I mean, mirrors are just great for adding light, and this you get a mirror and a shelf all in one.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
So
I love it so much.
So good.
You guys, I didn't do any slides.
It's okay.
We
can talk more about phone booth bathrooms.
Yeah. Yes. After we go through Angela's slides, we'll just have a fun Monday gab fest on something.
I, was thinking about Valentine's Day, but blue and white Valentine's Day. And then I saw this Valentine's breakfast display. And this lady, she made me think of you. Because look, we've got
she's got my cherub.
She's got your cherub, but look at the doll behind that warmer.
Oh my gosh. She's got my on the Heather's wish list cage doll.
It's like they took both of us and smushed together.
Yeah.
So I put the address. This is French Garden House. I didn't have time to dive further into her website, but I feel like I'm going to like a lot of her stuff because look at this.
That's a beautiful coffee pot.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah.
And it's a mix. So it's not like there was spode on the table, but this is also like Japanese, just blue willow. Nothing fancy, but I just like how it's all stacked together.
Yeah. Is that like a blue batik print on the napkins?
I think so.
It's nice. I like that combination.
Look at these child dress forms.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
I thought you would like those.
And
I should say
that's the kind of thing that you don't see, and if you do see it, it's got like $1,000 on it easy.
And Angela's, it would be funny to put cocktails in those pots. Oh yeah, I mean anything can hold a cocktail. I once purchased a little child. So there was this adorable penguin cup at Target, and it was for children. Like, it had a straw. It was like for kids. And I was with my friend, and I was like, I really want to buy that. And she's like, why? I was like, because it's adorable. And I was like, it's like, am I allowed to buy it if I only put alcohol in it? She said yes, and I did.
Do you still have the penguin cocktail cup?
I think it's still somewhere at my parents' house.
Oh.
So I might have to find it. Unless the straw broke. Oh, I'm not sure. But
yeah, I love all of her accessories. I love how she's using the silver.
This is just like so soft and romantic, and
I love the mirror. Everything. Yes.
I will allow cherubs for Valentine's.
Oh, okay. They get a pass on
because then they're cupids.
Okay.
In my opinion. So that's why I had this candy dish. I was like, and that candy dish has feet, and I just loved it. So that's what I brought.
Yay. I love everything you brought. Everyone is now so inspired by that
mirror,
upside down mirrors.
So
I think it's great.
We're gonna have to keep an eye out.
Yeah. So before we went live, we were talking about Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah.
And how when you're successful, you just can't seem to win nor please people anymore.
As a woman, shall we say?
Pardon?
You as a woman, you can't please people. They're like,
yes. Yeah, and that the more successful you are seems to put you up for deeper criticism on whatever it is that you are doing.
Even if you're just like living your life and supporting your boyfriend.
Yeah. Like, why does everything have to be that person's fault if there are a lot of different parties involved in...
Yeah. She doesn't have a sign saying, film me.
Yeah. So Angela was telling me that there was a lot of talk about people being upset that Taylor Swift is drawing attention away from the football games that she attends. Is that right? That's right. Yeah.
Well, so I have a lot of Swiftie friends, and I have a lot of Swiftie friends who now have daughters. And like, so what brought on this conversation is that they were like, you're all like tearing down this woman for being successful, finding happiness and whatever. It's like, what kind of message is that sending to the young women in your life? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway. Yeah. No, I said, I was like, the NFL loves it. Like, there's a whole new demographic for them now.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say that, isn't it? I mean, isn't it like the networks who air the thing? I mean, they could make the choice to completely avoid that relation. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's the case in most celebrity couples. If you don't want to be photographed, you just tell your publicist. If you are in the media being filmed or photographed, your publicist pretty much knows that you're okay with it and they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, think about all the couples that you never see.
Well,
do you ever see?
Well, and really, like, you don't see them, like, you see them going from place to place, but you don't see
only the ones
relationship.
that you pretty much want, that allow you to be seen.
Yeah.
Because I don't see Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively and their kids in any gossip thing. Not that I watch that stuff, but I'm just saying that I'm pretty sure if you're in there, it's because your publicist gave the okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Your publicist said, okay, publish it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I read an article that says they'd been in a relationship for much longer and she just started going to the games.
Oh.
So, like, they kept it quiet until they were ready for the media circus.
And sometimes you just don't want to publicize, because if you're going to break up in 2 months, why would you want the talk? Like, why would you? I mean, it just makes sense.
You would just find out later.
Yeah.
Via something else.
Right.
People do just like to hate on stuff. You see, I'm the opposite. I like to love everything.
Right. I want to love everything too. Like that, I feel the same way. Like, I feel like I want to be friends with everybody. I don't want.
I do too, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Be friends with everybody. So instead, I have decided I'm going to put my energy and love into the things and the people who love me back. You know? Mm-hmm. Angela's been doing a lot of internal work this past week. Can you tell?
That's really good. I don't think I do. I think I make general choices to try to do well or do better and things like that. But I don't think I do the kind of work you do.
Oh yeah,
and I probably should. It probably would be good for me to
I mean,
have affirmations.
Sometimes it's not comfortable. This work is not comfortable. Like, I'm well aware of my faults. Sometimes too aware of my faults. But I'm working on it.
Right. Yes. We all are working on ourselves, I think. In some way.
I don't think that's true.
Really? You think some people are just like, I'm perfect?
You think they're the best thing ever and don't need any work, and that's usually the exact opposite of the truth.
Really? I don't know if I'm trying to think of someone like that. I can't think of someone like that. Do you guys know someone in your lives?
Lucky you.
That thinks that they're perfect or close to perfect, who doesn't need to work on themselves?
Maybe it's just because you're not in the dating scene at the moment. Oh, Gabby says her ex-husband.
Ex-husband, yeah.
See, my thing is, if you're not learning and growing, there's something wrong, because we all have something to learn and growth to do. Unless
Karen Gillette is in the same boat.
Karen, yeah. See, you're just lucky, Heather. You're just lucky.
Yeah. My ex-husband was a unique cookie.
I like how diplomatic that was. Anyway, let's not talk about men right now.
Off the table. Okay.
Y'all. Anyway. What else were we talking about?
Opportunity.
Oh,
I think we're kind of talking about opportunity in all ways. Like you were talking about opportunity, kind of like when something falls into your lap.
Yeah.
And I kind of struggle with that too, because you feel like, well, when is the next time this will come across my path? I should buy it. But then sometimes your budget might not really.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't.
You really shouldn't, because
sometimes I do.
And it's a struggle, because you feel like, well, what's more important? Is it the fact that I got this opportunity and I shouldn't walk away or not be appreciative of the fact that, I was able to discover this, or whatever the situation was, or follow more of like,
well, because
budget constraints, just
because I was saying about how, I'm letting go of some of this Cambridge candlelight. I mean, I'm keeping some, but I'm letting some of it go. And I actually never thought I would ever be at that point, which I feel like is personal growth. I'm letting some things go because I want to hone my collections, or rather, I want to curate my collections in a more functionable and usable way. If that makes sense.
Yes.
And then you want to have the lovely crystal. Ideally, I want this crazy etch from a West Virginia maker that I'll probably never ever find. So, yes, cohesive. Well, I don't care about cohesion. I like everything, and I am the common denominator, so it works. Look, Heather, you've seen my house.
Honestly, I feel like Angela lives almost like a true Victorian, where they just loved all the collections and all of the things. Like, remember that painting I was showing you of that one room that was just so maximalist? And I didn't really necessarily think of Victorian homes being that maximalist, but yet this painting, obviously painted back then, showed that there were definitely hugely maximalist homes back then. It's just like a lot of times in movies and in sets, they're not exactly represented that way. I remember how like bohemian I thought it looked. I feel like
boho and shabby chic, they came from Victorian ideals and actualities. It's like macrame. That was a Victorian pastime. So I think, I don't know. So I feel like my goal for 2024, like letting go of some things and being more aware of what I bring into my house. It's on the way. All rolling.
Yeah. And for me, I was thinking of opportunity as like, when things seem to, come to you, and then and they just all of a sudden happen all at the same time. You know what I mean? Like
feast or famine.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like tonight, I'm going to be on Yvonne Thrifty Rich. And it's like, wow, I got this wonderful invitation from Yvonne. And I'm, so thrilled. And then I got sick Friday afternoon. It's when I really started getting hit hard. And then it's like, okay, so like, what do you do? And it's like, well, maybe I'll feel better. It's hard to make the choice of like, well, I don't want to change it. And she even asked, she's like, well, do you want to not do it today? And I was like, no, no, I want to do it.
I want to do it.
Yeah. And so like, sometimes I feel like, when the opportunity's there, you should try to do it as much as you can, even if it may not be the perfect circumstances. I mean, I would love to be a little bit, more energized and focused, but
I used to say like yes to every opportunity. Like especially when it came to like crafting and outdoor vintage shows. But then my body told me you can't. So for me, I have to like evaluate the risk reward, because with my autoimmunes, my back and everything, like, yes, I could have something technically every weekend, like go out, set up, sell. But I could, if I do all of those things and don't allow myself time to pause and recuperate, I could very well end up in the hospital. So I've had to learn to the strategic art of saying no.
Yeah, I have, when it comes to YouTube, I say no to myself, but I don't want to say no to anybody else. Like, I will be like, it's okay, Heather, you don't have to do a video, every Friday or whatever that I was trying to do before, like I'm fine saying no to myself, but I can't say, I don't want to say no to anybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, it's like, even like when I've had to take breaks from B&B, like I feel guilty, but I know that I had to not do it on that week. That's like, I sent Heather a message. I was like, do you want to take a break? Do you need a break? But she said no.
And what's so funny is it's like when you give me permission, it's like, oh, okay, she wants that. So for, but like if I were to ask for a break, it's a lot harder sometimes. Because you're involved.
You're sick, I'm gonna say I need a break.
If it was just me, if the chat show was just me, I'd be like, I need a break.
Yeah.
But because you're involved, it's like I don't want to. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to say.
For me, unless I'm like really not doing well, like this makes me feel better, like hanging out with you all and talking.
Right.
And so for me, this isn't like a takeaway. So like if I like am taking a break, Angela's in a bad state. Okay, so
right.
But otherwise, y'all energize me.
Yeah, and when we're feeling like today, it's like I knew that everyone would be okay. Like if I had not much to offer. Just feel like
we can fill an hour.
Yeah, let's just talk about things.
Which I had a thought for a history highlight, but I don't know if anybody's actually interested. So I think I mentioned this to Heather before. Cast iron. Is anybody interested in names to look for? Things that make old better than new, et cetera, et cetera.
I will tell you that Scott would be very excited about that. I don't know about anyone else, but I know he loves his cast iron just from Walmart Lodge pan. Mm-hmm. But he loves
Lodge has been around for a while.
He loves cooking in cast iron, and
it could easily go off the rails. So I don't know how I'm gonna approach it. We got 2 yeses in the chat. All right. So it might not be next week, but I'm going to start researching because I feel like this one, it will go all over. Oh, Wagner. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think Wagner's the big collectible antique name,
and
right?
Griswold.
Okay. I remembered Wagner.
Yeah. So, I mean, even just like going over the big names and stuff like that might be good. So, all right. Thanks. I need to write this down so I don't forget.
Yeah.
I'll email myself. Cast iron.
Well, we have about 10 minutes. Do you want to show a favorite thing?
I don't really. I mean, I kind of showed it already. I showed my candlelight.
All right. I have a favorite thing, you guys.
Oh, you can wash it, Dana Grace. You just don't want to, let it sit in water.
Yeah, Scott washes his every time and then just
oils. You gotta season it.
Oils it, yeah.
Protect it a little bit.
Yeah, just re-oils it. But he washes his every time he uses it.
Yeah. Oh, do you want one, Amy? I have 2. Oh, I should put one in my booth. Maybe I'll save that for later.
Is that a brand? Wapak?
Wapak? I don't know. I'll have to find out because that's not a name I know. Ooh,
Oh, look at this.
ooh, D.
3 barns, Jody?
Can we come pick?
Yeah, wait, Jody, where do you live? Jody, where do you live? Remind me.
You want to make some money?
You know.
All right, so you show your favorite thing.
Okay. Okay, well, hold on. Okay. So, this isn't super old, but you know, I got to start somewhere, and it's something that I shared that I wanted to find with you guys on when we were talking for New Year's for this year, that I wanted to find small oil paintings. And so I was able to get one. Yeah, isn't it cute?
And a frame.
It has the, beautiful detailed framing, nice, calm, serene landscape.
I'm going to take a picnic under that tree.
Yeah. And it's hard to tell its age. I can't even tell if it's, a nailed canvas or anything because I haven't opened it up. But excited about actually finding one, because I had shared that I have been looking, I looked for these all last year and hadn't found one. And so this year now has the first month I have found one. So I'm starting off the year ahead. So yay. Yay.
Hooray. Mine is just my Cambridge candlelight that I'm letting some pieces go.
Right, Gabby?
I can't figure out the pricing situation, because what I'm doing is I'm taking 2 of each piece that I have and making a place setting for 2 to sell in my case. But the prices for these are bonkers. So I'm going to have to.
Oh, that's where Jody lives.
She lives in Wapak. O'Neill Armstrong.
Wapakoneta, Ohio. She lives in Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio is very close to me. I don't know about Wapak, Ohio. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's ask.
Well, we need to do
the internet.
We need to do a visit to Jody's barns. We want barn tours. Would we be able to even tour it, or is it like packed to the gills where you just open up the doors and you can't get in?
Let's see. Wow, it's like a 5-hour drive for me. It was on the far side. Oh, how far are you from Springfield? You're not far from Springfield at all.
Oh my gosh.
Wapak. Okay. I'm in West Virginia, so we share a border. And a river.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I think we need to give you a little extra time to prepare.
Yeah, I might need a little bit of time. If anybody wants to come visit. Now, I need to preface, don't forget, all our friends have tabs open for all of us. Support is good everywhere.
Yep.
But in half an hour, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 6:30 Mountain, I'm going to be over on Yvonne Thrifty Rich, and I'm going to sell some items, some smalls, some jewelry, different things, because Yvonne likes to do like give back sort of sales where you start low and not like the goal is just to offer some things at really, really good low prices. So that's what I'm trying to do. But it'll be good.
Do you have the link? Do you want to drop the link in the chat?
Angela dropped the link in the chat, actually.
Oh, okay.
And on my community page, I do have a link to it as well. If you check my community page, you can just click right on it, and it should take you straight to it.
I'm gonna click notify me. So that
Linda, look in my community page. I got a link for it.
Here, I'm grabbing it, so I'll drop it too.
Did Amy just do that too?
The other Angela got it.
Everybody, thanks for the support, guys.
It'll also be 5:30 Pacific time, Gabby.
Yes. Yeah, in about half an hour. So I'm really just excited to hang out with Yvonne. It'll be the first time we'll be chatting one-on-one. I mean, we've texted, but we have not really talked to each other face to face. So, it's like an introduction, and it'll be fun. And I'm actually, I'm glad that it's happening, because
I hear that it's an ocean, Angela.
Pacific.
Rumor has it that it's an ocean.
Oh.
All right, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for a fun Monday night.
Yes. Thanks so much to everybody for hopping in.
Yeah.
Again, thanks to Becky and Jody. Pretty sure I got that right. Hold on. I'm terrible with names, y'all. Terrible.
That sounds right. That sounds like what you mentioned at the beginning of the show.
Becky and Judy.
Yeah.
Who are locals and watch us. So, hi.
Yay. Yes.
Hi, everybody.
Yes.
Have a fantastic week.
Yes. Love you
I'm
guys.
for work, so it's going to be amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.